Hey, now that I'm going through and editing the video, I want to apologize in advance for the black bars on the video. This is due to me changing the resolution of my display and not changing it in OBS. So again, enjoy the video guys, and I'm sorry about the black bars. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to play on a true stretched resolution. Now some of you guys may say, why don't I just go through the AMD control panel or the NVIDIA control panel? While you can do that, you're not going to be playing on a true stretched resolution, and this is due to the Windows 10 upscaling and downscaling your image for better quality. So to get started with this video, you guys want to click on the first two links in the video description. The first one's going to take you to 7-zip, and you're going to download either 64-bit 7-zip or 32-bit. Now on my Windows, I'm 64-bit, and most of you guys watching are also going to be on 64-bit. So just click on the little download button right here, and you're going to click on it, and you're going to press install. Now I already have this downloaded, so I can just skip this step. The next step, which will be to go to the second link in the video description below, and you're going to click on this little blue highlighted message, which will be CRU-1.4.2 zip. So just click on it and it should automatically start downloading. You're going to press show in folder, and it will be this right here. Now we can close out Google, and we're gonna create a new folder on our desktop. So we're gonna press right click, new, and folder, and we're gonna call this folder resolution or just res. Now we drag this folder in here, and we're gonna open this folder now. We're gonna right click on the folder we dragged, 7-zip, and extract here. Now that all the files are extracted here, we can just put this in our recycle bin, and we should have 4 files in this folder. So let's close everything out, and we should just have this folder now. So now we open up this folder, we're gonna press reset all, we're gonna right click on this, and we're gonna run it as administrator, and you should see a message that comes up that says reset all display and delete inactive entries. You want to press yes, and there should be another message that comes up and says display have already been reset or display has been reset, and run restart.exe or reboot to redetect display. Next, we want to go to our bottom left, press the Windows key, and we're going to write in device manager. Now we're going to open up device manager, we're going to press monitors, and we should see our monitor right here. We want to right click on it, and we want to click uninstall device and uninstall. Now we want to close everything out now that everything has been uninstalled and reset, and we want to restart our computer by pressing Windows, and next to the shutdown you want to press restart. Now that we have restarted our computer, we want to go ahead and open up our folder, and at the very top where it says CRU, we want to right click on this, and we're going to click on run as administrator. At the very bottom left, we're going to click none, delete all, and delete all. Next, we're going to press add. At the very top, we're going to put in 1798 by 1080, or put in the custom resolution you want. So for example, if I want to play on what's another custom, like 1400 by 1080, I would put in 1400 by 1080. If I want to play on 1600 by 900, I would put in 1600 by 900. But I want to play on 1798 by 1080, so I'm going to put in 1798 by 1080. For your monitor refresh rate, you want to put in your monitor refresh rate. So I play on 144 hertz, so I'm going to put in 144.123 So it should be 144.000. Or for example, if you play on a 240 hertz monitor, you're going to put in 240.000. It's pretty self-explanatory. At the very top where it says timing, we're going to change it from manual to LCD native or LCD reduced. It doesn't matter, either of. I recommend native. We're going to press OK and OK. Next, we're going to press restart 64. We're going to right click on this and run as administrator. Your screen will flash a few times. Sorry about that guys, when I did that it restarted my OBS. So now that we have done that, we want to right click on our desktop, we're going to click on display settings. Now this is, you guys have to follow this as is, where it says advanced scaling settings right under 100% recommended. Advanced scaling settings, you want to click on that. Make sure this is off. If this is on, you guys are going to have a lot of issues, so make sure this is off. Next, we want to click on the change the size of text, apps, and other items. Make sure this is on 100%. Again, if it's at another number, we might run into issues like a black screen flashing whenever we alt tab or weird things like that. We also want to go to advanced display settings. We want to click on display adapter properties for display 1. And if you click on it and it doesn't show up, just alt tab and it should be there. We're going to click on list all modes. And we want to click on our custom resolution. So for me, 1798 by 1080. We're going to press OK, apply, keep changes, and OK. Now we close out of this, and we can close out of this. I recommend keeping this folder for future references. For example, if you want to change your resolution in the future. Also, keep it so you don't run into any problems whenever you restart your computer and try to use the stretched resolution. The next thing we want to do is press Windows R, percentage, local, app, data, percentage. We're going to open that up. We're going to press Fortnite game, saved, config, Windows client, game, user, settings. Right click on that, properties. Make sure read only is unchecked, apply, and OK. Now we're going to right click on this and open it, and we're going to press edit, replace 1920 to 1798. Or 1920 to your preferred stretched resolution or the resolution you just put in, and we're gonna replace all. Now we're gonna close this, file, save, and close that. Now right click on this, properties, and change that to read only, apply, and OK. Next, we're gonna click on this PC, local disk C, program files, Epic Games, Fortnite, Fortnite game, binaries, Win64. Now you should see a lot of these things. Don't get too worried, just scroll down until you see the 4 blue F boxes. We're gonna right click on the very first one, properties, compatibility, change settings for all users, disable full screen optimizations, make sure this is ticked, change high DPI settings, click on that, override high DPI scaling behavior, scaling performed by, make sure this is ticked, and make sure it says application. We're gonna press OK and OK, apply, and OK. Now you're gonna do these for all 4 of these, and then after you're done with that, we're gonna move over to the last and final step, which is opening up your game. Alright guys, now that you're in game, to double check and make sure you're on the stretched resolution, you want to open up your Fortnite settings. Most important thing is make sure you're on full screen and there's a stretched resolution, which is 1798 by 1080. So I'm going to go into creative and show you guys. So as you guys can see, my character in screen is stretched, and if you guys enjoyed this video, a like and a sub will be greatly appreciated.